When I'm in the mood for a good incense fragrance, here are my top 12.
Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover. Brooklyn fragrance lover.
Thanks so much for joining in today. As always, much appreciated. Why don't we start today off by showing some BSL love and giving this video a big thumbs up. If the video reaches 500 likes, I will do a second giveaway besides the one I was already planning to do. Details at the end of the video. Incense. As most of you guys who watch my channel know, incense is definitely one of my favorite notes, especially in the winter time, which we are right in the middle of here in New York City. I know you guys have heard me say on numerous occasions that I used to be an altar boy when I was a kid, and the smell of incense just brings me back to those days, and it's a really fond aroma that's near and dear to my heart. Frankincense, elemi, olibanum, opaponax, myrrh, you name it, it's resinous, and I love it. I always like to start these videos off by saying that these are not the best incense fragrances in the world. These are just the ones that I happen to own and enjoy, and I'm sharing with you. That being said, I will go through this list fairly quickly in usual BFL fashion as to not to take up too much of your time. At number 12, from the house of Perfume Roma, it was released in 2006. It is called Olibanum. This is a wonderful church incense, and it is one of the best, and it goes back a lot of years, and as you can see, I'm almost down to the end, but it was definitely a great, enjoyable fragrance for me. At number 11, from the house of Matriarch, composed by Christy Michelle, we have Devotion. This is frankincense and myrrh, raw and very meditative, one to check out if you enjoy incense fragrances. At number 10, from the house of Amouage, sometimes known as the Blue Beast, I don't know why, but it's a strong fragrance, that's why. This was released in 2012. It was composed by Pierre Negrin. It's spicy, it's got leather, it's got a bunch of incense. It's really a potent scent and one that you have to be in the mood for, but you get more than just incense when you wear this one. Definitely a statement fragrance for sure. At number 9, from the house of Bois 1920. This was released in 2013 and it is called Relativamente Rosso. This is incense, but you have rose, you have sugar. It's a little gourmandy, but it's mostly a resinous incense, and I really do enjoy this one a lot. At number 8, from the house of Maison Trudon, this is Mortel. It was composed by Jan Vasnier, and it is a wonderful incense fragrance. The whole line is actually has some sort of incense in all of them, but this happens to be one of my personal favorites. Don't be surprised by this next one. I don't want to hear no slack, but I know I'm going to. At number 7, from the house of Tom Ford Private Blend, this is Amber Absolute, released in 2007, composed by Christophe Loremiel. He's going to be on this channel real soon, so stay tuned for that. But the reason why this is so high on the list is because it's not as incensey as the following fragrances that are coming up on this list. It's still one of my all-time favorites, so don't get it twisted. Moving on to number 6, we have Iris de Vanustas. Now you may say that bottle kind of looks like L'Artisan Parfumeur. Well, that's because it was put out by L'Artisan Parfumeur before they came out with their own line. This was composed by Bertrand Duchefort, and I love Bertrand's work. There's another fragrance from him coming up in this. This is really a wonderful fragrance that needs to be tried if you're an incense lover like myself. This has leather, this has cardamom, it has a lot of nuances. It smells like a sacred temple, and it is one not to be missed. If you haven't checked it out, definitely try and get your nose on it. By the way, if I've reviewed any of these, I will leave the link to the reviews down in the comment section below. And if there's one that you see here that you want me to review in the future, definitely let me know in the comments. At number 5, from the house of Tauerville, oh, there you go. From the house of Tauerville, created by Andy Tauer, of course. This came out in 2015. It's called Incense Flash. It's really, really a wonderful fragrance. Some have compared it to his Incense Rosé, but I don't see the comparison. But I do love this one, and it's a 30 ml bottle that you can get for about $60, so it's definitely in a good price range. Numero 4. This is from the House of Amouage. This is Jubilation 25. I unfortunately don't have a full bottle of it, but this is an official company press sample. This was released in 2008. It was composed by Bertrand Duchefort, and this is one of the best frankincense fragrances ever, highly regarded by many. It's a voluptuous frankincense that is fit for a king. And winding down to number 3, we have from the House of Montal. This is Full Incense. Hope I said it right, because I always say incense full all the time. Full Incense. This was released in 2010. It's straight up church incense. It doesn't really change much, but it has outstanding performance. And if you're in the mood for an incense fragrance, this is one that will last you all day, no problem. At number 2, another Tom Ford. This is called Sahara Noir. This was released in 2013. It was composed by Rodrigo Flores Ru. It's a beautiful frankincense fragrance. Really beautiful. I love this one. Unfortunately, I think it's been discontinued, but if you look hard enough, I'm sure you can find one online somewhere. It might be a little costlier, but it's worth it if you can find it. This was released originally for women, but it was, for me, definitely more masculine and could have easily been in their Tom Ford Private Blend collection for sure. And numero 1, today on my incense list, we've got from the House of Comme des Garçons. This is Avignon, released in 2002, composed by Bertrand Duchefort. A little bit about the incense collection from Comme des Garçons. The line was released in 2002. There are 5 fragrances, and each one is based on a major religion of the world. This one is, of course, based on Catholicism, altar boy, so of course this one resonated with me. So hence my number 1 on my top 12 incense fragrances. And there you have it, my top 12 incense fragrances. Hope you enjoyed. The giveaway. I would love to offer the first winner any 5 fragrances you can get a vial sample of. And if this video reaches 500 likes, that second winner can choose 3 5ml decants of any of these. Your choice. Good luck. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to Brooklyn Fragrance Lover, like this video, then leave one comment down below with what you enjoyed most about this video today. Thanks again for watching. If you're new to this channel, please do consider subscribing. If you haven't been a subscriber, click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications on the reviews, new content giveaways, and all the fragrant fun always happening right here at BFL. Take care, stay blessed, and I will see you at the next review. When I'm in the mood for an incense fix, here are my top 12. Why don't we start today off by showing some BSL love and giving this video a big thumbs up. If this video reaches 1,000 likes, 1,000, getting greedy. These are just the ones that I happen to own and enjoy and I'm sharing with you. In usual BFL fan frankincense, olabalum. Number 4, I unfortunately don't have a full bottle of, but I do have at number 4, I don't have a full bottle of it, and the line of 5 fragrances is based on the 5 major religions of the world: Hinduism, Buddhism. I would love to offer one lucky subscriber. And if you have been a subscriber, click on that bell icon so you don't miss notifications on the reviews and